questions.
It shows how weak of a mental person he is, and how much of the beating from the last fight has took an emotional, physical effect on his life. I was worried about Deontay Wilder for quite a while after the defeat that I gave him, and obviously he's doing this little thing with his earphones on and doesn't want to answer any questions. That's up to him, but I'm here to promote a fight and talk to the press, what I always do. So if Deontay Wilder doesn't want to commit to this press conference, let's me take Deontay Wilder's part. So I'll play double character if you want. Yeah, I'm quite good at doing these role-playing stuff. So I'll be Deontay Wilder and I'll be Tyson Fury, and we'll play a little game. So here's me taking as Tyson Fury. So he's employed Malik Scott to help him. As Malik said, Wilder is a stubborn person, so he's got his own mentality and he wants to do things his own way. So to listen to other people is not what Deontay Wilder does. So no matter how much that Malik teaches Deontay's going to do what Deontay's going to do.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Deontay's going to do what he's going to do.
He's been doing everything I've asked him and told him to do.
Yeah, but like Mike Tyson said, everyone's got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, but you're talking about as far as training. He's doing everything.
Yeah, you can do that, but in the real fight I'm talking about, he's going to do what he's going to do. He's going to revert straight back to type, 100%. As soon as he hits him with the first right hand, he's going to see red and he's going to I'm going to take his head off.
Sugar Hill just said you're a one-punch knockout artist now, but there's no history of you knocking someone out with one punch. So that means when a fight gets started,
yeah, he's going to go straight back to revert, 100%. You heard it here first. And another thing is, you can't expect him to do something that you couldn't do.
Like what? Knock you out?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, but me and you never fought Tyson. You wasn't
I know, but we did spar, didn't we?
Yeah,
We know what happened
You're
there.
a 260-pound man that can fight. You bust my eardrum the first time we sparred. That's not something to brag about. You can fight. That's what you do.
I know, but like you can't teach him to be some great fighter when you wasn't.
Tyson, who's teaching him to be a great fighter? I'm adding on to everything that he do.
Well, we will see in the fight.
No, real quick.
The way I see it is, right, he's got rid of Mark Breland because Mark Breland's a cheater, whatever he said. And he's employed you. I think you've been working with him for a long time. I'm not here to disrespect you or anything, because you're his trainer. You're not boxing. I'm not having a go at you. I'm just saying what I think at the moment. Like, everyone has this game plan of they're going to do something against me until they get in there. As we all know, because we've seen it so many times.
Was Sugar Hill a great fighter that teaches you very well?
No, he wasn't. But this is
So
what I'm saying.
why would you say, how am I going to teach him and I wasn't a great
I
fighter?
don't believe that. You can teach him in the gym as much as you want.
Right.
But as soon as he gets in the ring, Deontay Wilder's got 43
But that's what we got the date
he's
for.
going to do.
That's what we're going to see July 24th.
Well, we will see. But I'm going to state it here first. I'm going to stamp my claim that he's going to be the same old Deontay Wilder we've always seen. And that's that. So yeah, just because you both got your eardrums burst in sparring and fights, it is what it is. But I can't see him doing anything different. Maybe I'm wrong, but who knows? It doesn't matter.
But see, listen what I'm saying real quick. Say if you couldn't fight and you did that to me.
Yeah.
Then I would feel like shit. I'm boxing Tyson Fury. The first day I boxed him, he bust my eardrum, then I come back to box him again the next day, and then the next day it happened and I couldn't hear and I couldn't continue to box. That's nothing brag. This shit happens in boxing.
Of course.
So you're bringing that up as if like...
You brought it up. You said I popped your eardrum. I didn't mention it.
No, but you just said, well, if he's getting bust up in sparring, if he's getting bust up in a fight, that's on them. Yeah, but you bust my ear. It's okay though, right? That's what happens in boxing.
I didn't mention the ear
You just
busting.
did at the end. You just did at the end.
You did. You started with the ear busting. I did mention it.
Okay.
But as we're on the topic of ear busting, don't we find it funny that I busted both of these guys' eardrums? Trainer and fighter. Crazy. Statistics.
Tyson Sugar Hill.
I'm going to be aiming for Deontay Wilder's ears in the next fight. Burst.
Tyson, you talked about, and Sugar Hill has talked about developing that one-punch knockout power. You said exactly how the last fight was going to go. I went back and watched all the press conferences, and it went exactly how you said. So, is it going to be, in your anticipation, a one-punch knockout, or how do you see this third fight
I'll tell you how I see
playing
it.
out?
And I gave my game plan away the first time because he wasn't good enough to do anything about it. And I'll do the same thing this time because he's not good enough to do anything about it. Deontay Wilder's a one-trick pony. He's got one-punch power. We all know that. Great. But what I'm going to do to Deontay Wilder this time is is I'm going to run him over as if I'm an 18-wheeler and he's a human being. And I guarantee you he does not go past where he did before. Because before I only had 5 or 6 weeks of practicing what I was going to do to him. This time I've had 18 months of practicing what I'm going to do to him. So I anticipate it's going to be like an 18-wheeler running over somebody. And that's what you're going to see. I'm building my weight up. I'm trying to get up to 300 pounds for this fight. Yeah, because I'm looking for a big knockout straight away. I don't believe he's mentally, physically or emotionally involved in this fight. I think he's doing it for the wrong reasons. When people do things for the wrong reasons, they always wind up getting hurt. So we'll see on fight night if I'm a man to my word and if I can run him over quicker than round 7. And I think I do, for sure.
Malik, I'm sure you guys were always confident because Deontay's plan was always to get this 3rd fight no matter what was going to happen. So if I could just ask you one more time to respond to how Tyson Fury believes that this fight is going to go down based on what you guys have worked on. I imagine you say no way.
You're asking me what do I think of Tyson's prediction?
Yes.
Well, I think it's just cliche. A fighter's supposed to think he's going to, especially if he had a good night the last time. He had his best night on Deontay Wilder's worst night. The stars just lined up for him. That's not going to be the same in the trilogy.
All right. He's not got any final comments that you'd like to make?
Do you want to ask Deontay Wilder a question?
I did try, but Deontay's going to...
I'll answer it for him. It's fine.
That's okay. That's okay, you guys. Anything else, Malik, that you would like to say? No? Deontay, you're good? It's good? Anybody else? Any final comments here, since this is the one and only press conference that we're going to have here, and then we get ready to take some photos here, and then you'll have to answer from the media. Anything else, Bob? Anything else you'd like to say, Bob? Go, yeah.
It's going to be a great fight, and you can see Deontay Wilder is saving his energy by not saying anything. Good, maybe that'll help him in the fight. I doubt it. We'll see what we'll see July 24th.
Any final words? Champ, I'll give you the final word.
Thank you everybody for turning out for this one-sided press conference. Yeah, hopefully the media have some good questions and we can get some answers and stuff.
All right, well, thank you everybody for coming. I'm Christina Poncher. What we're going to do right now is have the fighters come up here for a photo op, and then the respective sides will separate them for questions with the print and online media. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you everybody for watching. Remember, the fight is going down Saturday, July 24th, live on pay-per-view from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And tickets are on sale now. You can go to AXS.com and TMobileArena.com to get your tickets. It's an all-heavyweight pay-per-view, all culminating in the main event with these two guys right here, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder 3. Thank you for joining us. Deontay?
And you. This is a scare there. It's so quiet up here. Browns won the nation, baby. Let's go, Bomb Squad. Let's go, Bomb Squad.
No.
He can't hear you. Let's go, Bomb Squad. That's not this church service. It's not church service. It's boxing shop.
Can we have you guys turn and face forward to the cameras that are watching, please?
Come on, let's get there before you get dropped before the fight. Push him. To this day. Main event. Let them go. Let them do what they do. Yeah, put the clap at the end. Didn't do anything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Security. Security. Security is on deck, y'all.
Two time.
Let's go. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about.
Two time.
That's up here, y'all. I don't know why he be up there, though. Two time fighting somebody's not in the same weight class. He's a professional boxer.
Two time.
You get in there next year. You face Wilder.
Two time. Two time. Two time.
Bronze bomb in the building. I don't know what he's saying.
Kick in the face. All right, trick. They're all pussies. Oh, they're good to walk away. They're jackers. What for you as well, Paul? What right here?
All right, everybody, so Tyson Fury is going to be